Coming to you exclusively on Mojave County Craigslist Rants and Raves, and broadcasting live from a secret location along the Colorado River, it is The River.
Hello and welcome back to The River Show in HD. I am The River, and of course, welcome to my secret location along, as you can see, the mighty Colorado River. Window out here, oh yeah, doesn't that look great? You know, all the water and the people playing, and oh man, makes me want to go right back out there after I'm done with this and go swimming. Oh, all that cool, nice cool water. Just makes you feel good. It really does. And I love living here in Mojave County, especially in Bullhead, right along the mighty Colorado River. It is just really wonderful. But one of the things I don't like about this area is the lack of jobs. In Bullhead City, it is 10.1% unemployment at this point. And nationwide, I think it's a lot higher than that, closer to 18%. I know. The government's official numbers are 9.2%, but they don't count the people who quit looking for jobs. They don't count the people who fell off unemployment. They only count people who are applying for unemployment and people who are currently getting unemployment. That's all they count. And right now that number is roughly 9.2% of the nation's population. I think try doubling that, and you'll get closer to the true number of out-of-work people in the United States. I've come up with this little tiny program that I think will help get a great many people back to work, and even tomorrow. I call the program SERVE. It stands for Self-Empowerment and Reliance via Entrepreneurship. Miss Producer, if you could put that up here on the screen someplace, I would really much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Basically, we all know that our self-worth and our self-esteem is directly proportional to what we do in our lives. If we're sitting around doing nothing, feeling sorry for ourselves, our self-esteem is like tanked and way down there in no man's land. We can't afford things we want to do. We can't go on vacation. We can't buy new cars. We can't buy new computers. We're struggling to make ends meet just to keep the lights on in the house, let alone the internet. I think I have a way of putting 1 million people to work tomorrow through SERVE. And this is just the first idea. I have a lot of them. Now, this idea came from a writer on the internet. I don't remember his name, but the book is called Service Society. And in his story, he described someone, his main character, driving through Nevada looking for a gas station. He came up on a little gas station that had a self-service island that was full service. Now, the interesting thing about this full service island was the gas didn't cost any different than the self-service. But there were a bunch of young kids dressed sharply, running around, filling people's gas tank, washing their windows, checking the oil, checking the air pressure, and doing everything that we used to have at full-service gas stations. Now, if you're old enough, you might remember a full-service gas station or two. They started really going away in the 1980s. And, and there really aren't any full-service gas stations anymore. Yeah, it's all, you get out, pump it yourself. You want to wash your windshield, you wash your windshield. You want to check your tires, you check your tires, blah, 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 blah. Anyhow, here's my idea. You go to your local gas station. Talk to the manager. And then tell them, hey, I want to turn one of your self-service lanes into a full-service lane. And he's going to kind of scoff and go, oh, I can't afford to raise gas prices to pay you. I said, I'm not asking for a job. What I'm asking you to do is to allow me to provide full service while all I do is collect tips from the customers. Their tips are my pay. I pump their gas, I wash their windshields, I check their oil, their air pressure, and make sure they're topped off with fuel. You get the sale price, and I get a little tip on the side. Doesn't cost you anything, and it will drive up your business. He still may say no and be skeptical, but then again, he might not, and he might just let you do what you want to do and pump gas for people for tips. But here's the trick, okay? When you go and do that, be professional. Dress nicely in clean work clothes. We all have clean work clothes. We all know how to take care of ourselves. We know how to do personal grooming. Me, it's kind of easy. I just make sure I have lots of sunscreen on this pink skin, and I remain pink. But my t-shirt's always clean. My hat's clean. My body's clean. I have a good attitude, and I present a good attitude towards my customers most of the time. The same can be applied here. I guarantee that we could put 1 million people back to work tomorrow if we took up this idea nationwide. Imagine the people out there who just frankly don't want to take the time to pump their own gas, check their oil, check the air pressure, and wash their windshields. I'm one of them. When I go to a gas station, I want to get gas and get the hell out of there and get on with my life. But if somebody's there to do it for me, I'll let them take the extra time to wash my windshield, check my fluids, and do the whole full service 9 yards. And you know what? I would tip that person, whether it be $1, $5, $10, whatever. I would tip that person. Now imagine you in that position. You do a great job and you get a tip. That's your money. That goes in your pocket. That's for you. Now, imagine if you have a group of guys, okay? Like 3 or 4. One pumps the gas and takes the credit card to pay for the gas. The other one washes the windshield. The other one checks the oil. The other one makes sure that air pressure is right in the tires. That just might work. That might just make everybody a lot of money. I'm the River, and I hope that you take a moment to consider this idea. And if you find Service Society on the internet, give it a read. It's a good read. There's a few other ideas that I'm going to present here in other videos as well, and some of my own. But, you know, let's get back to work, America, and let's quit depending on the government to provide for us, when we are more than capable of providing ourselves through serve. I am the River. Get involved. Send your emails to therivermc@gmail.com. Also visit our blog. Details are in this post.
Mojave County. Craigslist. Rants and raves.
Avast ye scallywags, it's another pirate production.